Hey YouTube, I'm Dan,
I'm Nick.
and we are Gemini's Rival, and we're here to talk about our new song coming out called Everlasting in the End. So it's a love song that we wrote when we were in our teens, and it still hits pretty hard today, I think. I had some time to think about it before we got on, and to me, the song is about that really powerful, like young love where somebody knows you, sees you for who you are, and accepts you, even though you are still trying to work things out on your own and grow. You don't have anything to offer really, but they still love you anyways, and they're that rock for you. To me, that's what this song is all about. Like they forgive you for, your the silly things that you do, and then you're like, hey, there's that realization of you're the one I want, we should be together. And then you get together, and then it all goes to shit and you break up anyway. So
Yeah, but those situations create good songs.
but it's the experience. And I mean, like a lot of our songs are about love in one way or another, and I think this is one of those really pure kind of beautiful ones, and it still hits. Like even now when you're older, there's something in it for everybody. And the contrast now, I mean, you tell me, like the contrast now is that you're married, you got kids, love and marriage are mixed, but it's full of responsibilities, right? So it's a
Yeah,
different type of love.
yeah,
And
it has different layers added to it.
yeah, and that's great. That's a totally wonderful thing too. But this is that younger, totally different thing that you're never going to get back, right?
Right,
It's
like a wild
yeah,
abandon because
yeah,
you don't have enough experience to know any other type of love,
yep,
and B, um, you're not coming at it with the same kind of expectations or things that you would as an adult later in life with with others with responsibilities and things that are part of the mix. I think the song still holds up today. It's still relevant in tons of ways, lyrically, just because, and we talked about this before, is lyrically we tend to write songs that tell a story but with enough detail that you can follow the story, and in this case the arc of the love in the story or whatever, but it's not so specific that a listener who wasn't us who wrote the song could listen to it and be like, oh yeah, I can apply that to my own experiences, my own life, like that I've had that before, or I've not had that and I want to experience that. So in
yeah.
that way I think it stays kind of timeless.
There's something in this for anybody, I would say. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of all I had on that. So why don't you tell the
Well,
people
before,
just
yeah, before I know where you're going, but before we get there, I do want to say, what did I? Oh, I had something else I wanted to say, and now I forgot it because I got too excited about where we're going next. But um, I think, it was just related to the actual musical composition and arrangement of this version of the song. So originally we wrote it in our teens and recorded it back then, and it was really just like two guitars, two guys singing.
yeah,
Um, and it's still that at its core now, but we've been able to like flesh out the production of it with some more interesting added guitar parts and just sonic sort of textures, I guess you could call it. And now I feel like the song is
the complete package now. So I'm really happy with it. What we did with the recording,
speaking of complete packages.
complete packages. Well, why don't you tell them the story of our cover art for this song? Because
Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
Well, let me share my screen and let me see if I can. All right. So,
this
if you can see my screen,
it looks bad to me. I don't know. The
this
song
this
that
this is
picture.
the
That is not what I had in mind for the song.
okay. So this is the cover image that we used, and it's like a royalty free image that's available for use. And so we I liked sentiment of this image in relation to what the song is about. And what's interesting is
Not
this.
what the song's about.
So I cropped this. I'll show you in a second the final version of it. I cropped this image though to fit like essentially a square, which is the format that the cover art for Spotify and all the other streaming platforms needs. And so I cropped it down, and I cropped it pretty close on the side of the man here. And you can see there's this long tree branch that comes up, and I didn't notice this at first until I texted the final version that I was working with to Dan, and it just happens to be a tree branch that's in the background and is uniquely placed.
Somebody did that on purpose, man. I don't know. That looks really bad.
I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think you might be right, that like the photographer might have been like, okay, hold it right there. That's the shot, knowing like what this looks like.
We're looking through these royalty-free pictures because that's the easiest way to do it. And he sends me this, and I'm like, is it me? Am I sick? Is there something coming out of the man's backside and going into the woman at the most inopportune angle? And is that mine? Is that me? And Nick is like, wait a second, let me look at, because he's been working really hard. He's doing a lot. He does this for 5 minutes and he comes back to me and he's like, wait, let me look at it again. Now I really want to use it. And I'm like, dude, there's a big black dong coming out of the back and going right in. And that doesn't work for me. Can you Photoshop that? And he's and then you said, yeah, I'd probably do it. But you showed your wife and my wife, and they're like, your wife's like, yeah, I saw that right away.
Yeah, she was pretty on the ball with this. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get to okay, here we go. So this is what the final was.
Okay, it looks nice now. That is very nice.
Well, yeah.
About true love. I like the girl. She's elevated, giving him a kiss. He's just a regular dude, regular guy. There's no faces, nothing. It's in the woods, natural nature. I like it. It's good. Good for the song. Let's use that. Better, much better. There's no dong. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. So anyway, yeah, this is a better version, but so as you can see, I cropped it here, and that was part of why like the impeding object, as it were, was coming up right under the back pocket here, and then just below the front pocket, or in the middle of where the front pocket is on this dude's jeans. So anyway, we got rid of it, so it looks presentable now. But because it was cropped like that, and you didn't see that the branch went like further back because the photo was actually wider, it looked really bad. Like it looked really bad, and knowing that, I kind of wanted to use it more.
I want to find the text message that you sent me where you're like, there, I fixed it. I found it. Nick's like, this is from Nick. It's like, there, I fixed it. And he highlights the little dot.
Okay, so that's fun. But yeah, now it looks more presentable, and it looks like it actually fits better with the lyrical content of the song.
Oh, the crap that we have to do to put music out there, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough job, really. And we're up for the challenge.
Yeah.
And you all get to come along for the ride, whether you want to or not.
So Everlasting in the End is coming out August 11th.
11th on Friday, August 11th. So all major streaming networks. So if you get a chance, go take a listen to it, and hopefully you'll add us to a playlist or two.
There you go. Enjoy the smooth, soft, sexy, silky sounds of Gemini Rival.